Hey Capricorn, thank you so much for clicking on your love reading. This is going to resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your guys' reading. Also, too, I do want to mention for those people that are new, I do a couple spread and then a single spread, and we go over the overall energy, the situation, why is the issue caused, hopes and fears, and then ultimately the overall outcome, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it, couples. What's the overall energy for Capricorn couples right now? Okay. So I feel like this is probably more so a fear for you guys. What's the overall outcome for Capricorn couples? All right. So I feel like you guys are, kind of stuck on love. I feel like the person that you're probably dealing with right now, the person that you're interested in, I do think that they're much different than probably what you're used to, okay? And I feel like you're okay with that, but you're also having to keep an open mind with how they are, how they approach situations. They may take a completely different approach than how you do. They may also have different, customs and cultures. And I think the thing for you is like, you're willing to give it a chance because it's almost like it's a new start with this person. Or maybe this person is showing you a different aspect of themselves, okay? So let me go ahead and clarify some of these. All right, so you guys could possibly be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. You guys could definitely be dealing with a Gemini, be dealing with, again, another Pisces, possibly a Libra here. You also could be dealing with an earth sign. It's probably maybe Virgo. But with that being said, I feel like you guys are in a period where there's some type of transformation going on, okay? And I think that for you, this is something that you've wanted, right? And it's something that you maybe necessarily had to change your stance on things, right? Maybe, this person feels one way about, how to spend money, and you feel the completely different way. And it's about meeting somewhere in the middle. Now, for your situation, you guys have the Fool, and how you feel about it is the Queen of Cups. So this is I really feel like this is something new. Like, you guys are emotionally attached to this person. It's not necessarily like, because I feel like Capricorns, and please don't get pissed because my son's a Capricorn, but I feel like you guys react based on what you guys like, the physical, right? It's more so of like physically, like, how does this person look on paper? Does this make sense? Does this make logical sense in order for me to move? Your past experiences, you guys have, pretty good intuition where if you feel a certain way, that in your mind, that is how it is, and even if someone else has a different opinion, it doesn't matter. Where right now, it's like you're in a very loving state. Like, this person is bringing out something much different, I think, than any other feelings that you've had. And also, too, it's like there's no ulterior motives here. It's just genuinely you guys are feeling like, like you did when you were younger. Okay, causing the situation is the devil with the Lovers. So again, here's Capricorn right here, and it could be that you've accepted that this person is your partner, right? You've accepted the fact that you're ready to love them, and I think sometimes it takes a minute, right? Because you have to figure out, like, do I love them or do I not? How do they, how does this make my life different? What does it do? Am I able to, plan things out and keep some type of order, within inside your house, maintaining a certain structure value. And I think that that's something that you guys are, you're actually, like I said, you're accepting this. And because you're accepting it, it's a brand new start with the person. Now, what you're worried about is obviously the Two of Swords or the Ten of Cups. So, you know, communication stopping, having to make a tough decision where maybe both of you guys feel completely different on it. And it has to do with the Ten of Cups. Like, it's almost like you're in a fairy tale and you're scared to take off the blindfold because you're not sure if it's the Ten of Cups or, you know, if it's the Ten of Swords, right? So it's better to live in this fairy tale land for a period of time, you know, prior to, you know, in your mind being disappointed. However, because it is the Ten of Cups, you know, there's a lot of potential here. And, you know, you have to make a decision that, hey, like, this type of love is what you want. As your guys' outcome, you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is beautiful. So this could be you building something together with that person. Maybe you met them at work. Maybe you guys are doing a house project together. There's something here that's taking you guys to work together on something, okay? So with that being said, thank you to the Capricorn couples. And I'm going to go ahead and get into the Capricorn singles, okay? So Capricorn singles. Okay, what's going on in the love department? Capricorn singles. All right, separation. Push this here. Hopefully you guys can see. All right. Okay, what's the situation for Capricorn singles right now? Oh, Cap. What's the cause of this issue? All right. What's Capricorn singles' fear? Or okay. What's the overall outcome? What's the overall outcome for this 2 weeks? So, first things first, like, I know these cards look a little creepy, but honestly, like, you never know how they're gonna read, right? For the overall ending, you guys have the Ten of Wands. This could be walking away from the person or leaving the baggage behind and moving towards something much more promising and one that makes you really happy, okay? So I just want to throw that out there before you guys get freaked out. So your overall energy is separation, right? And it's time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So for you guys, if you guys are talking to somebody, because this is a singles reading, and maybe you are newly single, so there is a separation, right? An actual physical. Or this could be something like, you know, you and your partner don't live close to one another. So there is a separation period where, you know, you're upset because you're not physically seeing this person. This could also be something where maybe you guys got into an argument and, you know, you guys are trying to take space. You guys are trying to give this person, you know, the space that they need to, you know, figure out what they want, okay? All right, so interesting enough, you guys have the Queen of Pentacles here and you also have the King of Pentacles. Now, the situation is the Five of Swords, right? And it's clarified by the Five of Swords. And I asked, you know, how would you feel about it? And again, it's the Five of Swords. So I feel like this is maybe something that somebody started and you finished. It also could be that maybe you said something and, you know, it had to do with the person that you're talking to, this King of Pentacles. Now that could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, right? You also have the Queen of Pentacles that being, you know, earthly, okay? Possibly could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, maybe a Cancer, okay? With the World, you guys can be dealing with, let's see, a Scorpio, a Leo, or again, a Taurus. So I feel like there was a conversation because somebody was withholding information. Maybe somebody was keeping a secret, and I feel like one of you guys found out about that secret, right? And because of that, that came to light, right? And one person left that feeling like, you know, I don't want to say somewhat got over, but they left that meeting like, you know, I had to do what I had to do. So I feel like there was probably some low blows said here, you know, below the belt, definitely, right? And it was caused because the person of interest, or you, like I said, because you have the King and the Queen here, it could go either way. They were hiding something. They were keeping something from you. They were being selfish in some manner. This also could deal with money. Maybe they didn't want to pay for the date and you were like, oh, fuck that, you know? It could be a lot of different things. But this person, you know, removed themselves from a situation and ultimately kind of like barricaded themselves like within inside of, you know, this room. And that's what caused this situation. Now, I think for you, you're hoping that, you know, this comes back around and you guys can have forward, right? Now with this forward movement, you know, where do you want it to go? I think that you just want to start a conversation with this person and just say like, hey, you know, we're both adults. We made mistakes, and I'm sorry, right? That could definitely be what this is. Or this could be, you know, trying to reset everything. Or possibly if you are apart from this person, in order to, you know, express yourself. But there is a sense where you do want forward movement with them, because you feel like you're being drawn to do so. The problem is you don't know how this person feels, right? And because you don't know how the person feels, it's kind of hard for you to judge like, okay, is this something I should do or is this something I shouldn't do? Because there's some type of emotional pull here, right? And I feel like this person, you know, gives you security. I feel like this person, you know, probably physically, this person probably gives you a lot of physical security. But if you take a look here, like you have pentacles and you have swords, okay? And then you have one wand here. So there's not a lot of movement, right? And there's not a lot of emotions in here. So I think that's what's lacking in this type of situation, just based on the cards. There's no action, right? And this is your outcome. So maybe this action comes here, but there's no cups. Like where is the actual emotional, you know, pull of this aspect? I mean, I don't necessarily see it. So maybe that's what this argument was about. All right. So again, your guys' outcome is the 10 of Wands. So this could be, like I said earlier, moving towards this person, leaving the past behind and having a new start. This could be, you know, leaving this person completely. And I'll talk to you guys in a couple weeks. Bye.